Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2. I love that you joined us. Let's meet Melanie. Melanie is angry at her aunt because she doesn't call her, and Melanie has to do all the calling, and it's a heartbreaker until it's not. And as usual, loving what is, and let's move into part 2. Melanie, honey, you have a worksheet.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So read number 1, and what is the situation?
I am angry with Maria, my auntie, because she doesn't call me, even though I've called her a few times. And she asked me to call her more often, and I've called her a few times, and she hasn't called me in that time.
Yeah. So she doesn't call you. What is the situation where you're thinking, believing that, anchor in a time and place, even though it's you've had the thought hundreds of times, anchor in one time and place where you were thinking the thought, she doesn't call me. What is the situation?
One time I thought it was when I told her I had something important to tell her by text. And then she said, will you tell me next time you see me? And it made me feel, but why didn't you call me? Because I've just given you information that I need to talk to you. Even though I didn't say those words.
So you didn't say, would you call me?
Yeah, I didn't even.
Oh my goodness. So you imagine she's psychic and would.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Your aunt, she should know to call you. She should want to call you, which doesn't mean she doesn't. A lot of us want to do things we don't act on.
Yeah.
So what is the time and place where you're thinking, even though it could be many, many times, she doesn't call me? Where are you physically? Even though you've thought it many times, are you walking across the floor? Are you holding the television remote?
I'm in the kitchen holding my phone.
Okay. She doesn't call you. Is it true?
Yeah. That's okay, really. It's okay.
Yeah, but the answer is either yes or no. She doesn't call you. Is it true?
Yeah.
Okay, now feel that. Feel that truth. That's what's true for you. Now notice. Keep your eyes closed like that and notice what's going on in your head. Notice those images of the past and the images of the future. Get in touch with those and describe them. What do you see?
I see her shouting at me, even though she hasn't shouted at me for years.
So you see an image of her shouting at you.
Yeah.
In the past, in the distant past, you see that. She doesn't call you. Anything else as you meditate in how you reacted? What happened when you believed the thought? Did it keep you from calling her? Did you call her in that situation? The phone's in your hand.
I wanted to, but I hesitated, and so I didn't. And I got the image of myself with my arms wailing around in worry over it. Needless worry.
What was it? Guilt of not wanting to call her? Of changing your mind? Or was it out of the image of her, your situation with her when she was, what was she doing when you were a little girl?
Well, when I was in my 20s or so, she was shouting at me for giving her directions while she was driving the car, saying that, can you wait a minute? She said, no, can you just shut up and wait a minute? Something like that.
So when you saw that, did that shift your mind away of calling her? When you're thinking the thought, she doesn't call me.
Yeah, I think I'm scared of her ego.
And what did she say again to you in the car?
She said, stop giving me directions. Let me get my bearings first.
Okay, so be in the car in that situation. Follow the simple directions. Stop. Stop giving her directions. And notice when you didn't honor what she was saying, is that when she became angry and slapped at you?
No, I felt it was unjustified.
She said, stop. She was very clear. You described she was very clear. And you continued. That even if it was just going like that in the car, it is doing what she didn't want you to do.
Yeah.
And inside of you, making it known to her that she needs your help. Your lives are at risk, or whatever it was. Very subtle. Just trying to help your aunt and just trying to survive. While in her experience, you're distracting her from driving the car.
Yeah.
Even if she's a terrible driver, that's someone you really don't want to distract. And you can always say, Auntie, pull over at the first opportunity you can see to safely do. I need to get out of the car now. I just want to point out you are free. You are not at her mercy. And something could happen between her pulling over. But it's your best shot at giving you what you need because she can't do it, obviously. And then she takes the rap for your discomfort. And I'm not saying what you did was wrong. You know, we live our lives out of the best experience we've got. And well done. A lot of people would say you were correct in that. But you know your auntie, it's probably not the first time you've gotten in a car with her.
She hates me.
Oh, sweetie.
Even though she's loving when she sees me, and it seems to make no sense.
So write that down now as a sidebar.
Yeah.
She hates you. And those of you that are going to do this quarry, blank hates me. They hate me. Blank hates me. If you're going to do the 4 questions and turn around on that, be sure you anchor in the time and place where you think you have the proof. And that is the point you do self-inquiry out of, that situation, time, and place. And when you do that, you can do a full worksheet. She doesn't call me. Who would you be without the thought? When you have the thought to call her and the phone's in your hand, who would you be without the thought, she doesn't call me? Because without that thought, all that history, she hates me, all of that is like a big capsule in your head. And then if you do call her, that's who you're talking to. To your mind, you are calling someone that hates you. But there's just enough of you that doesn't believe it. You continue to call your aunt. And that says a lot for you. And I'd love that you would understand that about yourself, even in the face of believing someone hates you. What you're taking care of your aunt. You're seeing that she's okay. You're for whatever reason you're contacting her. What is that? You love your aunt? You worry about your aunt? You love your aunt? What? Why are you calling her?
My aunt, but I was more interested in talking about my own excitement of having a meeting with you and telling her that. That's what brought it on. So it wasn't inquiring about her, although I do that. Yeah. It wasn't at that time.
No. So believing she hates you, that in you, that running in you, and everything else you shared, you're going to call her to give her something that you see as a gift. There you are. Just don't expect her to listen. Look at how good you are. That's who you are, how you are. You know your aunt. You think she hates you, and you're still calling her to offer up something you consider a gift. Look at you. That's just so like you. She doesn't call me. I have a turnaround that can be really weird, okay? She doesn't call me. I don't call me. Just you're offering something beautiful. She doesn't have to accept it, but you're not calling her out of that. Your aunt, she might just drive that car. Oh, honey. She doesn't call me. I don't call me. And let me know whether she hates me or not. I want to give her this. I don't know if you're sitting where I'm sitting, but it's just, you are beautiful. And all your history with her doesn't stop you from calling her and offering up something you think might serve her. And I love on the other side of our time together, you sit in that. You're beautiful. No one has to know it or listen or accept it or see it that way. This is your life. Look at you. If I thought someone hated me, I don't know if I'd be as generous.
You feel something in my chest, something in my heart, like a slight feeling. I don't know what it is.
Just let it be. Just feel it. If you had to name it, what would you name it?
Like discomfort, but
like
more. It's like it's discomfort, but it's more like a loving discomfort. If that makes sense.
Ego. Ego is terrified of that. It means it's death.
Yeah.
So just feel it, own it, and that's who and how you are. In the face of believing the person you're calling hates you. I'm just going to say it because I just can't help it. What do you love about your aunt? Your time together. You're just trying to help her driving, and she's saying, no, just stop it. I mean, good times. Connection. That's your aunt. You're worried about her driving. She's not listening. That's family. That's us. You're still calling her. That's how I can be free enough to say this thing. She doesn't call me. Okay. Now here's a turnaround that it's rare that it shows up, but sometimes it does. She doesn't call me. The turnaround for that is, oh, she doesn't call me. That's a lot of freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt about her meeting up with me, her not meeting up with me or meeting up with me. I felt, oh, okay, she's not meeting up with me. That's unfortunate. Or she's meeting up with me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So just sit in a minute. She doesn't call me. She hates me. Turn around. Oh, she doesn't call me. I'm free of it.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah. And another turnaround, if you want some good worksheets, I don't call her. So call her. She'll give you worksheets. Enemies are the friends that give, people that don't, enemies, meaning people that want nothing to do with us. We do worksheets on them and we enlighten them and we become so connected to those people that we didn't, there's no way the ego would even think it's possible to be connected. It thinks it's safe in that, but no, love is the power. No one hates another human being. Another way of saying that is there are a lot of confused people in the world. Hate is a state of mind. It's confusion, and it doesn't negate the fact that they didn't do what they did or say what they said. It's just, do I understand? Understanding is the power. There's no love without it. Let's look at 2 in that situation where you're believing she doesn't call you, where you're thinking she doesn't call you. What do you want? What do you want her to think, say, feel, or do?
I want Maria to call me or at least make an arrangement to meet more often.
Okay, so consider that. You're more enlightened after working number 1. What you wrote is on number 2 is true when you were filling the worksheet. You're a little more self-aware now. You want her to call you or at least make an arrangement to meet more often. Is it true?
No.
So feel like, no. Doesn't mean you don't love her.
Yeah. It's like a weight lifted off me. I feel lighter.
Yeah, you're becoming sane. Understanding who you're dealing with, not an aunt and a niece in the movies that have so much life together. And this is your aunt you're talking about. How do you react? What happens when you think the thought, I want her to call me or make arrangements to meet more often?
I react with self-pity. I think it's just self-pity. Just all up in my head. Just thinking unuseful thoughts.
And imagining she doesn't want to hear from you anyway?
Yeah, imagining that she doesn't really care as much as I want her to.
So that's who you're calling. Not the aunt. You're not calling the aunt as you want her to be. You're calling that aunt. Get this straight. In that situation, when I'm thinking about it, I want me to call me and wake me up to who I'm calling and not be so shocked should she just be your aunt, the one you know. There are 2 aunts, the one you want her to be, and then there's your aunt. I want her to call me or make arrangements to meet more often. Who would you be without the thought? Making the call. Who would you be without the thought? Imagining you're making the call. Who would you be without the thought? I want her to call me or make arrangements to meet more often. So now just imagine calling her. She answers the phone. Who are you without the thought?
I'd be alone, but I'd be fine alone. Instead of being lonely, how I think, how I perceive it, I'd be just alone with myself.
Now be alone without those thoughts. And notice where you're standing or sitting. Now look around the room. Look around you. Other than what you're thinking or believing, are you okay?
I'm absolutely fine.
I want her to call me or make arrangements to meet more often. This is a big one. Okay? Open your mind as you listen. I'll turn it around. I want me to call her or make arrangements to meet more often. I want me to do that. She can say yes or no, but if I want that, I'm going to ask. But I'm not going to be shocked at who I want to make arrangements with. It's your aunt, not the aunt as you want her to be.
I always leave it to her to make the arrangements. Not always, but most of the time. And if I make arrangements, I don't try to make them too often because I feel that she doesn't want to meet too often.
You know, you could both be sitting in the same state of mind. She doesn't think that you trust her driving. Another history that the two of you hold. If she led you to believe when you were a little that she hated you, she could be holding that. Something she said or did. You don't know. It's something for you to go back on after our time together and rework. I mean, work it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she hates you. Is it true?
No, she loves me.
Oh, my goodness.
I know she loves me.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you have a few complaints, but I get the same from you. With everything in your head, you're still going to call her. I love that for you. Let's look at 3. I love that you know that about your aunt. She's gonna pick up and she's gonna be your aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at 3. What advice to get what you want? And number 2, what advice would you offer her?
Maria should call me sometimes like she asked me to do, but I don't want to do all the calling. That sounds silly.
Oh, you know, just working 2 of these, just so much enlightenment that comes. You know, what is enlightenment? Seeing that what I thought happened didn't. Not the way we believed it at the time. She should call you sometimes. Is it true?
No.
Wonder that. She knows you're going to call her.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to take on that responsibility. She trusts it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing with that one, but she should call you sometime. Is it true? No, she knows you're going to call her.
Yeah. That's so true.
She should call me sometimes. Who would you be with?
No.
Yeah. So let's turn it around. I should
call her sometimes.
Anytime it arises with you.
Yeah.
You can call her. You know her. She's going to be your aunt. Your Aunt Maria.
I got that stubborn streak.
Yeah, no, we're on the same page. I was going to say just in the same thing that you're saying. There she is. My gosh, what an independent woman.
Yeah, I got that stubborn streak in me. Just not calling her for.
Yeah, call your aunt. She doesn't have to pick up.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have to talk to you. Yeah, this is all for you, all about you. Just call and hear her voice.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do all the calling. Okay? You don't want to you do all the calling. Is it true?
She's in the past, not so long ago, she called me.
Yeah.
So
She could be like me. She's getting a little older. Honey, that really runs deep. I don't want to do all the calling. When we look at it, this is a kind of twist, but I don't want to do all the calling. So if you don't call her, why is that happening for her? Why is that a gift to her? I don't want to do the calling, so where do you go with that?
It's a matter of control, and it's really like a control struggle between our two egos.
Yeah, that's really a great understanding. You can take care of one of you, the ego, which is what we're looking at. I don't want to do all the calling turned around. I want to
do all the calling.
Why might that be so when you consider your aunt?
Because it's more, I've got news for her more often, and I want to tell her news than when she wants to call me and tell me something. It's more me.
Mm-hmm. And how old is your aunt?
62. So she's quite a young, really.
Okay, so I want to do all the calling. She brings all kinds of stuff into your life. She's active. She's into life.
Yeah.
Give me what else? Like when you're doing this work alone, make a list. I want to do all the calling.
I want to do all the calling, and I want to make arrangements to meet more often,
and you can ask.
And I can ask, and she can say no, and that's fine.
Yeah, and then whatever it is you want to do with her, you can do with you.
Yeah.
You know, you're good company. When you're good company to yourself, I love going places alone like I love being with people.
Yeah.
And company.
Me too.
Living out of this, and you too. Okay, let's look at 4.
I need Maria to say sorry that I haven't called or arranged a time to meet, and say why.
Okay, so let's turn it around in the interest of time, and I got to leave you to work this one. To be happy, you need her to say sorry. I haven't called and arranged a time to meet. You want her to say sorry. Is it true? For what?
No, she hasn't done anything wrong. There's no need to say sorry.
Oh, so sit in that. She hasn't done anything wrong. She's active. She's got a life. And she trusts that no matter what, you love her, you're going to call her. She doesn't have to. And that's good on you. I need me to say sorry and ask her, do I call you too much? Would you prefer I call you less?
Yeah, I could do that. That's a simple solution. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at 5. And you can work number 4, the rest of it.
Maria is arrogant and demanding.
And my state of mind when I'm holding the phone before I called her, my state of mind is
arrogant and demanding.
Yeah, you're keeping score of who calls who.
Yeah.
Arrogant, demanding inside of you. It's like this minor tantrum, and it goes to hurt, and she doesn't care about me. It goes to places. Your ego will take you places you don't want to go, and that's what that's why we're sitting here together, because you're not alone. You're not alone. This is so familiar to most of us.
I get that from watching your other videos. And reading your book.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that would get give you a better life.
Mm.
Yeah, wisdom isn't about I'm so wise. It's just living. It's a life well spent, a life well lived. That is all the wisdom that I'm interested in. Kind mind, understanding, which you've got. She is arrogant and demanding. My thoughts about her are arrogant and demanding in that situation. Who she should call and how often.
Seems so ludicrous now. Now you've put it into perspective.
It would be fun to separate arrogant and demanding, and do a one belief at a time on my aunt is arrogant, because you obviously love her, and the two of you have a really quite some beautiful relationship, and it's so she is arrogant. Just do a one belief at a time worksheet on that, and it could. I don't know that it's true. My mind can't go there as though it might be, because I'm unable to, because I can understand why your aunt would just take you for granted. You're always there for her. You love her. You call her. You're her person, and she doesn't have to. And you call. I mean, she is out there, meaning active. And if people take me for granted, it's a compliment.
Yeah.
I mean, that says a lot for me if people take me for granted that I care about them. So to do one belief at a time for Eric, she's arrogant, and another one belief at a time, she's demanding. And oh boy, those are juicy.
Yeah. I look forward to doing those.
Yeah. What you're going to discover about yourself could just
exactly
earth-shaking. Answer a gift. Oh, as you're talking about your aunt, I'm thinking of one of my aunts. It was just, oh my gosh, it's just, oh my gosh, love is the power. She was wild and into life, and let's look at 6. In that situation, what is it you never want?
I don't ever want to be left alone again.
So she left you alone.
I must have felt some kind of abandonment, or
Well, if you believe she left you alone, here's the turnaround again. She left me alone. Okay. Turned around. Oh, thank goodness she left me alone.
Yeah.
And then make a list of why that's an advantage to you and your life.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you don't want her to call. It doesn't mean it just, if I were your aunt, I wouldn't think for a moment that you needed my phone calls. And I would be secure in knowing that you're going to call me anyway.
Yeah.
And both of those are compliments. It's a way of honoring you and your privacy and the confidence of knowing no matter what, you're going to call me, that I can depend on that.
Yeah.
And those are words for love. She will. It's just the timing that, and you can ask her, why don't you call me more? I have the thought I'd love if you called me, and see what she says. You probably already know the answer. Her life is just so, but anyway, honey, you can call her, and you want your aunt, call her.
I will.
Yeah. Don't expect her to call you.
No.
Yeah.
I let go of those expectations.
Yeah. just know that that aunt that you love is living a full life, doesn't need you. That's a compliment.
Yeah.
And you love is alive and well. And keep calling her. I mean, that's what I'm learning from your worksheet. You love your aunt. Call her.
Mm.
She'll pick up or not.
Yeah. Thank you, Katie. Since I've done the work with you, I felt so much gratitude towards and crying for no reason, and for gratitude and joy.
God,
It's changing my life.
that kind of crying, it's like a detox. Everything worked comes through like that and exits. Body, mind, spirit.
Yeah.
I used to sit out in the desert and just invite it to kill me for like days, and it didn't happen. And I mean, invite it to kill me, and just to witness the fear and terror that the ego offers up. It was a great exercise in what is it that is not surfacing. And until I allow that and get an opportunity, and I'm not inviting you, dears, to go out into the desert. You can do it from home on your couch. You don't have to go to such extremes. It's just that we all have our path. And then I'd go out into the desert and not know my way back, north, south, east, or west. I just lost. And the truth is, in my awareness, it was like working with you. It's like I knew the end. I wasn't lost. I was sitting or standing where I was sitting and standing. I wasn't lost at all. Not at all. That's where I belonged. And then I had the thought, my feet know where to go. I just took my mind out of it. My feet took me out. I was very extreme. I received a gift and I was testing it. But we can test it on Judge Your Neighbor worksheets. We don't have to go out and do that and test it. There are tests we can do. Otherwise, it'll give us the same enlightenment. Yeah. So your turnaround again, I'm willing to. I look forward to.
Forward to being left alone. I'm willing to be left alone.
And I look forward to.
And I look forward to being left alone.
Knowing your aunt is having a full life, and to call her again, try again until you get her. Honey, beautiful work. Beautiful work. I talked a little too much in it, but you're irresistible.
Yeah, but I'm not a big talker. Sorry for being so silent so often. I'm just not a big talker.
Well, you sure talk where there's value. And I'm very grateful for that. And B, honey, what are your takeaways as you follow this Melanie's work?
I mean, Melanie, thank you so much. Also, just listening. Also, before she started to talk, I saw her just as a stranger, but then as she talked, I saw her as this really beautiful and courageous person. It really does take a lot to just speak up these thoughts. We hide them.
Yeah, I think I'll take off all my clothes now, and that's what it's like. It's just being transparent with no protection whatsoever, the absence of ego.
Yeah, it makes us feel less alone, all of us, and it makes me understand when you say, like, one is responsible just for themselves, and I really do see when you do the work, it changes everybody else around you.
Isn't that amazing? If we want to change the world, we look to ourselves.
Yeah, and you're doing this for us, so thank you very much.
Oh, honey, it's irresistible and it's selfish. You live in me. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. The world is in me. If I don't love you, I don't love the world. And if I don't love you in my world, you're serving me. You're my next worksheet. You're my teacher. crazy not to hang out with my teachers. And the world, our teachers all. And we live in interesting times. Interesting times in these United States, these apparent United States.
United States of America, yeah.
Disunited.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a state of mind. I still live in the United States. I live in the United World. Oh, my gosh, it's a beautiful world.
Yeah.
The world. No two people live in the same world. Only one person can change it. You're responsible for your world. I'm responsible for mine. And that's the same page. What's left is the same page, being on the same page.
Right.
And me, honey, you are precious. I love your work. I love how you've taken it on. You're a gift.
I'm so scared even talking, like the fear is just coming out.
Yeah, well, there's no responsibility to it, sweetie. It's just your world, and it's okay, other than what you're thinking and believing. And you've got the courage, and you've got the tears to go with it. And tears have a right to life. You don't know what's in there. You don't, and then sound may come out. You don't know what's coming out. Just open, just see, just feel, just let it own you, let it have you. Yeah, we're hanging in for all of it. Thanks, thank you again, MB. Elizabeth.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to Melanie for doing a worksheet that I didn't even know that I needed to do. I have the same one with one of my aunts. Yeah. So I was doing it right along with her, and it was so beautiful, and I'm just so grateful to you, Katie, and for everyone here. It's such a blessing.
Oh, thank you, honey. And thank you, dear. Thank you all for something so beautiful. And thank you for your contributions. It allows us to hang in here as a community. And bottom line, thank you for something beautiful. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific Time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.